Welcome, everybody, to Is This Thing On? Our Tuesday night show on the Whiskey Brothers Network, and my favorite show of the week. I like this more than I like Mondays right now. A lot of that has to do with the fact that our cast is revolving, and we don't ever have the same. This is a lot of fun. I get to work with new faces every single Tuesday. Old faces, though, in the back. Jerry Wayne Longmire running back of house, helping produce the show. Usually, Trey Tutson is in the passenger seat along with him, but he is currently in the finals of the Seattle Comedy Competition. So,
let's go, Trey.
Big hats off to our producer, Trey Tutson. I have a funny feeling that they may be in for something special.
He's a special kind of special.
He's got a different layer to his onion that I don't think the rest of the contestants have, and in a longer set, which is like 15 minutes, I think he's going to get to shine a little bit more.
Yes.
But I'm just a fan, so maybe I'm biased.
I am too. He is a hot mess.
I have got a great dais of comedians with me today. All of them first timers on the show. All of them not even former guests on the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Stacy Anderson, Albert DeLeon, Dan Hornstein. We'll get to know you guys better in segment 2. But for segment 1, we are going to tackle what we always call topic A. Lately in the news, it's always been tragedy and horrible stuff, and we don't like to. Nobody wants to talk about that. But there was a stimulus package. The U.S. House of Representatives just gave final approval this past Wednesday to one of the largest economic stimulus measures in American history, $1.9 trillion. I don't particularly care how the government plans to spend it. I want to know how you guys would spend it. I'm putting you in charge, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to start with you, Albert.
Well, I would probably start with fixing everything.
Oh, that's a good place to start. That's where I'd go with narrow it down.
What about schools? Why don't we spend money on taking out bad teachers?
How?
Yeah.
Well, okay. And this might sound like, oh, okay, but I'm just saying, like, maybe a robot just to test it out. Because I do a joke about teachers, fucking kids and like getting paid. Like, teachers want more money, and then they want to also fuck kids. It's like, hey, you can't have both. You can't. You're already sucking all these kids' dicks, and then you're asking for more money. Like, how about we just take you out of the equation and have a damn robot teach the kids?
Who's gonna suck their dick? No.
I thought you were gonna use the robot for the death squad to take out the teachers. That's where. But the $1.9 trillion teaching robot also works.
Yes, I do think. I think that would be worth the time and money to experiment with that.
$1.9 trillion worth of robot.
I blame a lot of the reasons why I'm fucked up on my teachers, so I would feel like that's a great investment. We don't need more of me. I think we could all agree to that.
That's amazing. They taught you just enough to recognize that you don't need more you.
Yes.
You're like just enough to pass the Turing test.
Ouch.
We need, just like the cars are going to start driving us, we got to start looking at other things.
Amen.
And it can't just be that. It's got to be, we got to realize humans are not great at a lot of stuff. And one of them is teaching kids, because you're going to be there, because you can't help. If you're teaching kids and then you start thinking about sucking their dicks, that's not good. Like, that's got to change.
You may be overestimating the frequency.
How do you go from I did all that hard work to be a teacher, and then you get there and you can't help but suck a dick? That makes no sense to me. Like, let's just get them out of there. Like, we can't trust them.
$2 trillion worth of robot teachers, courtesy of President DeLeon. I'm so glad we started there. To you, Dan.
I like how he went the opposite way with it, though. He didn't go like, let's have robots to suck dicks.
Right.
No, they need to teach the children.
Let the teachers continue
let the teachers, let the robots teach. The teachers, we know what they're there for. Yeah.
Right. That's fair. No hybrids. You, good for you. $2 million worth of robots. Dan, how would you spend it?
I don't know. I got really selfish with this, and first of all, it's kind of a tough thing to answer. Like I had to put a lot of thought into this. I felt like, Brewster's Millions
yes.
a little bit. Like it's harder to spend the money.
You don't have to spend it by midnight.
And I started coming up with just like dumb shit. I was like, and now I know why Trump was really interested in Greenland, because I was like, fuck it, I'll buy a country.
Just wait.
Like I got all this money. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy a country. I thought some things that I thought about, I could selfishly, I could finally quit my job and travel the world doing comedy full time, like my hero Dan 9N.
Wow, dredging that name up.
I know. Sorry, I had to go early with that. I would travel back to invent time travel. I thought
it's a good place to start.
That would be good. Travel back to 2007 and warn Kanye West about the dangers of Kardashian pussy.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, there's a list. Yeah.
Save our Kanye.
Save it. Yeah. I guess cure some shit.
There you go. While you're busy.
Just
At the bottom of the list.
people.
At the bottom of the
there.
list.
Right after we work Kanye through his
It's
problems.
Fourth
Right.
on the list. Yeah. I'm gonna help Kanye and then I'm
Damn
gonna cure some shit.
See?
Keep making Dune movies.
Ooh. Ooh. Would you finish that? Would you do all the books?
I would go at least through Dune Messiah.
There you
At
go.
least through that one, and then who knows? I mean, Children of Dune. Let them make these. They're fucking great movies. I really like that first one, and I was listening to y'all talk about it with you and Chase and Jerry, and so I was like, fucking yeah, keep making Dune movies. I'm all for that.
I think they should take the whole stimulus package and just finish out Frank Herbert's fantasy series.
The whole thing. Just let it go.
You need a robot teacher.
Robot teacher. To show the movie.
To write the movies, pay a real teacher to suck his dick while he's writing them.
Hell yeah, sounds like a great movie.
And then,
Definitely a waterproof robot then.
that's it.
This is why
Top echelon.
we have focus groups. Stacy, 1.9 million is in your hands.
So
Solve our problems.
I was super selfish with it. I said I would buy R. Kelly's masters and then get him out of prison and lock him in my newly built mansion's bunker.
Oh.
And he has to come up with songs on the fly while watching me and my dude get busy.
It's like a work release
That's
program.
it. There you go. Because the world needs more R. Kelly music so we can love again. I mean, he has some dope shit. that I think, I mean, yeah, like I miss it.
So what's our plan to get him out?
1.9 trillion.
It's good. Are we paying off a guard, or are we
it.
financing a jailbreak?
That's it. We got a focus group, so we gonna figure it out. We gonna get his ass out.
I think that's
Right after I get my mansion built, put him right in the bunker. It's quiet. Nobody can hear you scream.
Oh, that's boy, that took a dark turn.
I
That
mean,
was-
he did fuck up, but I'm just saying, like, you gonna pay it back.
I'm glad, because I would have broken him out first, and then there would have been this awkward part where I had to make him sit in the back seat of the car while we built the mansion. I was doing that in the entirely wrong order. And then the mansion would have been there, and I'd have forgotten the torture dungeon. I'd have been like,
you
oh,
gotta have it all. You
back
gotta
in
have
the
it all.
car with you.
Right, the Tesla.
R.
Back in the Tesla. 'Cause that's the kind of car you would have. Back in it. 1.9 trillion. Yeah.
That is
Be in there.
that
making
is
songs.
fantastic ways to spend the money. Welcome to the show, my cast. If you got a drink, we'll pour you another one, Albert. You came prepared to drink. You knew you were coming to a Whiskey Brothers show. You have multiple beers. We're just doing a little bit of whiskey, courtesy of our friends over at the Old Humble Distilling Company. Joe Breda brought over some of the double oak that I'm drinking. You guys are drinking the straight whiskey. And let's get to know y'all a little bit. I'll start to my right. Dan Hornstein, tell the listeners who you are.
Hey, I'm Dan Hornstein. I do stand-up here in Houston. I've been performing for about 5 years now, just in and around the city, starting to work some of the clubs and things like that. And I also host a music review podcast called Where It's At, where each week me and my co-host Mark, we each pick an album, we review it, we talk about it. We're both big music fans too. And that's pretty much it for me.
What genre is your favorite? Where do you go normally?
I typically go toward rock. I like a lot of weird music though. I like anything that's kind of like on the avant-garde style.
Like didgeridoo solos, or like
I'm not against the didgeridoo solo if it's done right.
how do you feel about the accordion?
If it's done right, you know.
Okay, I see.
I grew up
Trans-Siberian
listening to
Orchestra.
I listened to a lot of Weird Al as a kid, so
There you are. Trans-Siberian
I like
Organ. That's man. That Christmas see that dun 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 dun.
It's like
dun,
rock.
Yeah.
With it. Yeah, it's aggressive.
They're-
That's
That shit's
the angriest
badass.
Christmas
Isn't
song I've
it,
ever heard in my
though?
life.
La, la, la,
It's
la,
like at the
la,
end, you're
la.
like, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like devil music. Actually, that
It's-
song.
I think it's a mixture.
Scary.
It is. It's horror. It's like horror Christ. I don't know. Horror Christ.
Horror
Is that
Christ.
Is that a new genre?
It is now. Stacy Anderson, they've heard you talk. Tell them who you are.
Oh my
You've
goodness.
you've lobbied to do some Whiskey Brothers stuff
I
hard in the
have.
past, and we've ignored you.
Yes.
yeah,
Openly. you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Openly. Right to my face.
Right to our face. We're gonna answer the question right
He's like, he
below.
came here to say, fuck
2
you.
seconds after you.
No
Yeah.
shame.
It's like I'm coming to this show. Shit, ain't no train gonna stop me. I will park this car and walk. What? Where y'all at, Jerry?
Where the fuck this house at?
Right, where's that? Shit, the one with no lights sounds about right. I'm scared.
I'm creeped out. Let's do this.
I'm nervous. Why y'all ain't got no lights? Okay.
It's funny because I was thinking the exact same thing when we were driving around.
Hey, he got your daylight.
The only reason I knew where we were is because Jerry has a Jerry Wayne Live
That-
sticker on his truck.
Oh, I heard him laugh. I was like, this is it.
That's it. We're in the right
I
place.
heard you laugh.
Stacy, tell them who you are.
I am an, okay, I wrote this down. Hold on. I'm an overly opinionated human who identifies as a mom, a comedian, a new wife, and who usually disagrees publicly with 90% of everything people agree with, but in a funny way. And I never read books on purpose, so that when people ask me, where'd you get that info? Where'd you read that? I can say, nowhere. It's a feeling. There we go. I'm on tour with y'all? All right. I think I passed.
You're doing it. You're doing it right now.
And directly to her left, Albert DeLeon. And I've known you for a very long time, but
Yeah.
enlighten everyone else.
Yeah, my name's Albert DeLeon. No, I've been doing comedy for a little while now. I'm always a little bit ashamed to say because
All right.
You should have accomplished more by now.
Safe
I should have
space.
I tried to. I definitely tried, and I will blame it on others.
No, own your self-destructive nature.
It's all my fault.
Tell them who you are.
I need another shot. No. This segment is making me want to drink. Explain who you are. Fuck, I'm gonna get sad real quick doing this one. Oh God. Tell them who you are. Fuck. I'm nobody. Run out the door. I had my chance. I've been doing.
That long, huh?
No,
your
it's
time,
been a
let it
while,
out.
but I still love doing it, and I've always just liked making people laugh. So I'm always gonna do it. I feel like no matter what. I did. To some credits, I got third in Houston's Funniest 2010. So that's cool. I performed all over town. I did a couple of festivals here at Secret Group, whatever fest. Come and take it. I'm doing internet shit now.
Hey.
So I'm trying to do more on that. And yeah, now I'm here, and yeah, I'm just trying to have fun with it. Keep doing it and see what happens.
Albert DeLeon, you are hands down one of the funniest people I know when you apply yourself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did
you
you
so
guys
much.
did you guys dip into to segment 2B? We've never done it before, but Jerry and I always talked about this because there's a stand-up trope that always you hear a lot of comics go up and go, I know what you're thinking. I look like blah blah blah, had sex with blah blah blah, or whatever, combined with blah blah blah. And I've never done it personally, but we were talking about it. It's a wonderful opportunity to see what you guys think about yourselves. Albert, I think we know, so I'll start with you. Let's get the sadness out of the way.
Right. God damn.
That look like what happens when you merge Wellbutrin and suicide.
20 years of Houston comedy gone down to nowhere. Gone nowhere with this. No,
look
so
who
it's just
you
like as far as like it's just like a physical thing, like who I look.
You take the prompt however you want to take the prompt.
Okay. Well, I would say as far as looks go, people used to say when I was a kid I looked like the Mad TV.
Oh, damn.
The Alfred E. Newman.
Yeah.
That is not a compliment.
I know. Not a compliment. It definitely didn't help with my mental mental happiness or whatever the fuck it's called.
Self-esteem.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's
What's that word? I don't use it often. What's that word?
self-esteem. I swear it's in here somewhere.
It's somewhere.
I'm not a good human. I'm a bad human. I'm just bad at this. Human shit is what I'm bad at. Yeah, as far as my like comedy thing goes, I was like thinking about it. Like, I don't know, like Freddie Prinze, not Junior, mixed with early 90s Chris Rock.
Ooh,
That's what I'd like to be.
That's. I'll have to watch you do that show sometime.
I know, right?
That's
That's what I want.
That's a beautiful combination.
It's something.
Stacy, how would you complete the prompt?
Well, I was looking at myself like today, and I was like, wow. I look like a reverse gentrified Pippi Longstocking. You know, kind of with the Rachel Dolezal, kind of like I'm brown. You can't really tell.
Right.
I got the rap video vixen girl hair, you know. What else did I say? Yeah. But I dress like Young Ma. You know what I'm saying? Like, is she ain't? Is she what? Is she a thing? What is she? What she want to be? Yeah. So I'm confusion right now.
You could be all of those
All
things.
of that.
I don't know whether to call the cops or call the manager on your behalf.
There you
could
go.
be either way. Oh, are you empty?
I'm so empty.
Just here, I'll pour you up.
Thank you. Serve me, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
How do you describe yourself?
Okay.
You look like what?
I got a few of these thoughts. I look like I'm in a Weezer tribute band.
Oh, God damn.
And I never stop talking about it.
Thank you.
I look like I mansplained my wedding vows. I look like I invented the phrase, the book was way better. I look like I own a banjo for ironic reasons. I look like I try to impress people with my knowledge of Christopher Nolan movies.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. Love that guy.
You can explain all of Tenet.
I can actually.
I was like, who can?
You see, it's a
Somebody
Sador
How much time do
square.
you got? Because it's really smart if you watch it like 4 times.
Oh, I don't got the time.
I look like I appreciate a good root beer.
A&W.
Hell yeah.
And I look like I tried to download Black Twitter from the App Store because I wanted to support black businesses.
Just roasted the shit out of yourself.
Yes.
But also, did you do that last thing?
I don't know.
He's not pleading the fifth. I got it.
God damn it. Tell us, Dan.
It's like I landed in the right order on accident. That's so perfect. Let's see if I can fuck this up. We're going into segment 3. So far, so good. So we will try and keep the plane in the air. Another new game, but one we're probably all familiar with. Things you can say to both blank and blank. Everybody knows. You see the meme frequently on Facebook. Things you can say at the dinner table and in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And,
right.
you know, I want that in my mouth. Whatever. There's versions of. So you guys have all been handed your own prompts, and we're gonna go around the table and see what happens. I'm gonna start with you, Albert. No, I'm gonna start with Stacy. Let's start there.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
I going first.
Hey, this is so different. You know, being black and a woman, I going first. Oh, shit.
Here we go. Your prompt: things you can say while both driving a car and while watching a horror movie.
Okay, while driving a car, I'm always like, white people? You know, who's driving that Tesla? White people? Damn. And then a horror movie, white people? Really gonna go downstairs right now? Why you ain't got no clothes on, bitch, but you going downstairs? Well, I just feel like if you're gonna get killed, naked is the worst way to get killed. Like put a shirt on, it'll hurt less. I don't know why I think that.
No, then you're gonna get cloth in the wound.
That's okay. That might cushion a little bit.
No, it's infection.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it'll be so soft though.
I'm getting killed straight naked.
Damn. White people? No,
Getting killed naked and shit.
naked death.
Things you can say while driving a car and watching a horror movie. White people
White
at the top of the list.
That's it, right there.
Let's go to you, Dan.
Okay.
Things you can say while both at the doctor's office and while having a one-night stand. How many
Okay.
do we have?
I have a few. Do you want me to just kind of go rapid
Yeah,
fire?
let's
Okay.
go in order. Yeah.
In order, things you could say at a doctor's office and a one-night stand. Hey, I'm not looking for anything serious. Let's just have a good time and see where this goes.
I'm not looking for anything serious.
You know,
That's strong.
Thank you. Do you have a safe word? Mine is I'm about to come.
That's
Good one.
500 ways to get kicked out of the doctor's office.
Right?
Yep. This one just says spit.
God damn it, Dan.
And then lastly, look, I know I said earlier I wasn't looking for anything serious, but there was this moment when we made brown eye contact where I really feel like we had a connection.
Wow. It's very specific.
I'm surprised that Burns didn't make the list. I was waiting.
I should have given you that prompt. Albert, you're next. Let's see where we're going here. Things you can say. Oh, boy. Why did I give these in this order? In your Tinder bio and at a kid's birthday party. Things that can be said in both your Tinder bio and at a kid's man, I don't know why I put kids in the mix. This is
Big mistake.
at a birthday party.
Oh, they're gonna remember this. So one of them could be when the clown comes out, it's time to party.
They would swipe immediately right. That is an immediate right swipe. You have invested
And we
the
don't
money
know-
into a clown.
And we don't know what the clown is. No. We don't know what I'm talking about. Nope. Could be my spirit as a funny guy, or it could be the cop.
But when the That's funny. That was my exact high school yearbook quote.
Maybe another one could be, hey, I like cupcakes too. Love cupcakes. Where the cupcakes at? Where am I? Oh shit, I'm on Tinder. Okay. And a kid's birthday party.
If you were still single, these would 100% be on your bio. Like these
Yeah.
aren't even.
I think I might have had something like this when I was single on my
Oh,
bio. That's why nothing happened.
Any others off your list?
You could say something about, you know what? No. Stop it right there. No.
Yes.
I'm like, cops in my family. I'm just going to keep it chill.
There you go.
There you go.
The Twitch feed is mad that Dan didn't do bend over or open wide. Both of those playable on your turn. So far, so good. Jerry, we good, huh? I like this. This is. I never know. We have guesses on how a show's gonna go before you guys get here, and sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, and I have been. I was right about y'all doing well. I was wrong about how well. So we're halfway home. Plenty of time to shit the bed. Segment 4. Are you ready?
You are
Yes.
plowing through, man. I can't believe it.
We're it's about the halfway point.
I wrote this.
This
shit.
is all right. Can you read it though? Is
I
it
better
if
be.
it was my
I don't know.
handwriting?
I was gonna be a doctor. Can you see it?
It's girl. We will have a handwriting off.
Look, you got a straw? I'm just kidding.
It's
Go ahead.
help thyself. I'm going to start with Dan. Segment 4, opening remarks. You guys have been selected to give the opening remarks for an organization's next fundraiser. All we're giving you is the acronym, and then it's up to you to figure out how to raise the money. And we're going to let you go first, Dan. Your organization, Found, FOUND.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody coming to the fundraiser for the first office of unionized nursing dads.
First, unionized nursing dads.
Yep. Before we get started, if you're here for as a former member of Lost, which is lactating old stepdad Teamsters, this is no longer that organization. We've changed. Also, if you're here for the flatulent organization urgent need of diapers meeting, that's down the hall. You're in room 34B. Again, if you're here for the Federation of United National Diplomats, you're in the complete wrong room as well. You're in a different address. And then lastly, if you're here for freaky, old, ugly, naked dudes, that meeting starts immediately after this one. You're more than welcome to stick around. And there's nobody left. So in my meeting, they've all gone to separate meetings. So.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Dan, raising money for Found. We're going to go across the table to Stacy.
Oh, gee.
You are up with the organization Shade.
Shade.
SHADE. What could they possibly do?
Don't judge me. Have you become a recluse since the pandemic? A prisoner in your own damn home? Do you miss hanging out with your super freaky fetish-loving friends, giving one another dirty Sanchez's? Well, I understand, and I miss it for you. That's why I teamed up with Shade, a nonprofit organization that believes in shade, sharing hot-ass dookie entrees. I see the look of excitement on your faces, and please hold the applause till the end, okay? Shade has you covered in the shade, okay? All entrees come from volunteer excretors who've been screened and tested thoroughly for safety. They've all agreed to strict nutritious diets of wolf, chili, and ensure. All entrees are delivered through private car services like, DoorDash or Uber Eats. And lastly, all entrees come with a private exit video from your personal excretor and complete with their OnlyFans handle. So, to baby step you back into society. So, please donate. And with your contribution, sharing hot-ass dookie entrees can be across America. Thank you so much. Yes. Shitty McShittersteins.
Yeah.
Dirty Saints.
How much to just for y'all to never have to raise money again?
I think that right there got it. I think we're out there. Everybody's like, yeah, she thought about us. I miss shit. Yeah, shit. That healthy, nutritious diet. I mean, wolf, chili, and inshore. We're gonna get you back out there.
No detail unthought of. You've completed the business plan.
I'm mad how fast this came to me. I said, I can't wait. That's why I almost drove over the train.
Was that? So that
get this.
That was the first. It just left
Came
right. Yeah.
Straight. Oh my God, I was disturbed. I used to be a Christian. Where the fuck? No.
Damn.
Stacy raising money for Shade.
That's right.
Next to her, we have another fundraiser going on just down the hall, if you will, from Found and Shade. This time for Thump, THUMP, and Albert DeLeon. We're counting on you to raise some money, buddy.
Hello, I'm Albert DeLeon. I'm the spokesperson for Thump, also known as Theater Husbands Usually Make Pussies. And we'd like to welcome you here today. I see some of you are already leaving. I would like for the people that are staying to go grab those people and force them back in the room.
Buy the pussy.
And not to get political, but if you want to grab by the pussies, you can. So what we do here at Thump is we are trying to support theater husbands who usually make pussies. And we are trying to get a funding so they can keep making these pussies. So if you could all please, I see some of y'all leaving. Now, you got to understand what I mean by pussies. It's not what you think. Okay? I am talking about vaginas, specifically women's vaginas. And if none of this makes any sense, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you right now, I have no idea what this has to. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I am the official spokesperson for Thump, and I will take this to the grave.
Mic drop.
Right. So give us some money, damn it.
How much do you charge to do the circuit? This is. I feel like this should be your reel.
Yeah, it should.
You just go on Fiverr.
Subscription is $19.99.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm
Oh my
donating to
gosh.
all your causes.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So necessary.
Sold. We only have one more segment. We've already burned through a half hour with you guys, which makes me sad, which means we're in bonus territory now. Jerry, we happy? That's what I like to hear.
Nobody knows what the word infrastructure means. Not one goddamn. Not one subway.
And for what?
Jerry's mad that they didn't do infrastructure deals. They just took care of their own selfish needs. But
right.
Jerry, it's what we all would have done. Let's be truthful. We have one more segment. We're going to go to some stories from around the world. Both of these fascinating to me. One of which involves a band called Brass Against. I don't know if you know the band. The lead singer has been described as disgusting after she urinated on a male fan during a concert in Daytona, Florida last week. Partway through the performance, she said she had to pee. A guy decided that he would like to be the recipient. He ran up on stage, and there's video if anyone chose to watch it. From an otherwise attractive lead singer of Brass Against. Thoughts, Stacy?
I would say that I think that's the cure for COVID. Just get this piss, baby. Just let me pee right on your face, and you are healed. Now go be great.
Wouldn't it be funny if that guy was anti-vax? If he was like,
But I want this urine.
I don't know what's in that.
I don't know what this. Look, this is. You look at her. You know that motherfucker vegan and eat Beyond Burgers.
Oh, that's
Did you see her? That motherfucker looked great. I was like, what is she? She looks like me. What am I? You know what I'm saying? I was like, this bitch is brown. I ain't know.
You don't get a nose ring like that eating meat.
Oh man.
Come on. Albert, did you read the story or watch the video?
Yeah,
or both?
I did. Repeatedly? I did. Actually, Chase sent me the story. I think that, maybe this is what was missing at the Travis Scott concert. Just some good old-fashioned golden showers cooling down these kids. And maybe that's a little bit dark.
I thought you meant a fire hose backing them away from the front of the stage.
But I think this is art. This is art, and it's performance art.
Oh, you're nice.
And every now and then performance art.
It's
you have
performance art.
Thump.
It's performance. Thank you, Dan.
Come on, thump. I hear it.
And I think I salute this person for doing this, and the person that got pissed on, because the crowd that night they'll never forget that show.
That is certainly true.
Like an Ozzy Osbourne biting the bat moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Or Ozzy Osbourne pissing.
Did he piss? His piss would be sporadic.
Okay, yeah, he peed on the Alamo. That's different.
They're like a cover band too, right? Brass Against.
Brass Against does.
thing.
Yeah, they cover
They do, like,
some punk and some rage and some.
That's what I was thinking. Rage Against. I was like, what's the rest of the title? It seems like it stopped. Like Brass Against.
Well, but there's also Rise Against, which is a punk band. So
there's a bunch of them.
It's all, and then there's Against is just kind of. It's one of those.
Against.
You just patch it up with anything, and absolutely.
Fuck Against.
It's We're fuck against.
We're fuck
Oh,
against.
you went right there.
I know. I
was thinking like Rub Against.
If you think what Brass Against did to that guy's face was weird, wait till you see what Fuck Against does.
Fuck you up.
Fuck you.
Right in your face.
There you go.
Did we miss any punchlines? If you didn't watch the video, you should not watch the video.
I watched the video.
She looked great pissing though. I
saw
bet
it.
every
Yeah.
toilet's happy when she comes.
It was
Like,
violent.
yay.
It was
a lot.
Oh wait,
It
was
was,
it aggressive?
It was an aggressive pee.
It was
a.
I just looked at the picture, the images. Y'all watched the video. Y'all
I watched
dirty
the video,
sap
yeah.
suckers.
It
I mean,
was-
like liquors.
Like I didn't know. Like, well, I mean, like I knew, but like
Was it aggressive?
it was a
urine?
lot of pee.
It
She
was
held
lot of
it.
pee.
But like she'd been holding it for like a whole week or a trip, like a vacation. Like she was, I don't pee on vacation, and then it was an obnoxiously large, like
That answer I believe, because as a female, my booty won't shit on vacation. It will not shit, and my stomach just looks pregnant every day, like further along. And as soon as I get home, I gotta plunge that motherfucker because it's disgusting. What happens?
Can I introduce you to our friends at Shade?
You got a gift. Don't keep it inside. Don't keep it
Helping
inside.
them across America.
After that, come over to Thump and we'll help you out. We'll fix you right up.
We got that accounts for the last two people at the Found meeting. There they go. This last story involves a cleanse, perhaps a change of subject that we desperately need. A woman nearly dies and sustains extensive brain damage, actually, on a soy sauce cleanse. This is it's an interesting case. Her husband says that the woman consumed a liter of soy sauce earlier that day. Soy sauce contains almost 5,500 milligrams of sodium per 100 grams. It's I don't even know how milligrams. That math didn't work for a second. A 1 liter bottle contains fluid weighing more than 1,200 grams. I don't know how to translate that to English except for you know how much weed that is. So she had no chance at making it through this. Would you ever consider, would this be in your wheelhouse? Has anyone thought of a soy sauce cleanse? Whoever wants to pounce first may.
No. Never. No. Anyone who thinks that soy sauce is the answer. It's got a lot of problems. It's liquid salt. It's black liquid salt. It's evil. It is what we dip our sushi in, and no, I mean, yeah, I think it's what soy sauce is. It tastes bad for you. So to think that you're gonna cleanse from it, it's like Coke. Like, I'm gonna drink Coca-Cola for a week and I'm gonna be fine. And it's like, no, you're gonna die.
I think the wasabi made her sweat once when she mixed the two, and she's like, "That's like, yeah, that's a."
I feel the burn.
Yeah,
It's working.
Yeah.
A wasabi cleanse has a better chance of survival.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Maybe she thought it was Worcestershire. She was the Worcestershire.
Because that cleanse works.
That shit Worcestershire. I need all the black stuff. Give me the black stuff. I'm going to drink it. Get rid of the demon in me. I'm going to drink all the black stuff.
How many?
That's gonna get it.
How many calories does trying to pronounce a word burn?
Right now, I was
Karen's
down
diet.
there. Hey, spell Worcestershire.
Or
You will die tonight. I'm dead.
It's got a CH and an SH.
Worcestershire.
I don't trust
think-
anything with both those.
I took notes, and I put some people deserve to die.
I'm gonna fall back on what I said earlier in the show, which is this is what happens when we have non-robots teaching students. I mean, they're gonna grow up and they're gonna think, you know what I need to cleanse? Soy sauce.
You know?
And to bring that full circle, I'll close that by saying white people.
It's always white people.
Always white people.
It's always them.
Damn.
God, always them.
Do y'all feel?
In the way of us fixing this.
Any closing thoughts? I want to get to your social media so people know where to find you guys. This episode, like all episodes, will be available on our YouTube page. A wonderful place to hang out with all things Whiskey Brothers. Full episodes of that show come out weekly, twice a week actually. This show comes out weekly. There's clips from everything we do. And Jerry Wayne's special will be debuting on Saturday, November 27th. It is called The Wrecking Yard.
yeah.
I happen to have been intimately involved, so I can tell you it's very, very, very good.
I reckon.
I do reckon you should follow him on YouTube so you can make sure you don't miss the debut. He'll be in the chat for that. Where can they find y'all? Stacy, where are you findable?
You can find me on Instagram, Laugh with Stacy. That's LAUGHWITHSTACY. Yes. And you can find me on Facebook, Stacy Anderson. And I do have a show, ongoing room that I do. Jerry blessed my room a year ago. And we're still going out in Sugarland. We have gotten the building next door, so it's called the Lounge at 6, and I do it once a month. This month we'll be doing it. Next month, December 11th. So come out. The show will be free. You know everybody's gonna get paid. But
Who's performing? Do you know
I
yet?
have Jesse Payton. I have Benjamin Daniel. They're a connection, and then I have they're connected at the hip. You know. And then I have Sean Harris, and I have Jarrell R&B. He's a singer, you know. And then, of course, I'm the host, comedian Stacy Anderson, in that thing. So come on out. It's a sexy-ass room. If you dress down, you're going to want to go home and change. I mean, but it's not mandatory. And we're going to show the fight afterwards. So it's like, come on out, do everything, laugh, and then be mad and drink.
December 11th in
December
Sugarland.
11th, yes.
Easy to find. Laugh with Stacy if you want to follow more of that. Albert, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Albert DeLeon Live, and that's pretty much my YouTube too. But I would definitely say follow my Instagram.
You have a very unique sense of humor, and you do a lot of stuff on video that I find wildly amusing. Even I get it most of the time, and even the times I don't, I appreciate it because I know you're just doing some weird shit.
Thank
probably
you, Slade.
just slightly beyond me, and
thank you so much for that.
Drink to
Really
that.
appreciate that.
Take that for whatever endorsement that it may be.
I will, and please, for the love of God, if you're listening, follow me. Listen to Slade.
Listen to Slade.
And follow Albert DeLeon Live.
My leadership means nothing.
No, that can't be.
Dan Hornstein, where can they find you?
Yeah, you find me on Instagram at Dwight Privilege.
Oh, shut up. Is that it? That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad, y'all. He was
White boy 79.
Pink meat 22.
White
I call y'all
people.
pink meat because y'all be pink sometimes. So, you know.
Cheers to you guys for being on the show. We'll
All
reload
right.
them after the show.
Cheers.
Jerry Wayne Longmire, thank you for back of house as always.
Where's your drink?
And yeah,
it's-
I'm Albert's designated driver.
I've got it right here. We'll see you guys on another episode very soon.